we got a 3, we got a 2, and we got a 1. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, how you doing? That's your good friend here, Rocco Tribbiani, back in the hot seat here, and going to have a little live stream action here. So I heard the good news that we hit 3,000 watch hours here on this live stream channel. I'm kind of disappointed that it wasn't me who pulled in those last 100 hours. But now that we got to 3,000, I can now lead the charge towards 4,000 for the next phase of monetization. And just to be clear, we're not monetized officially yet, but now we've reached the threshold on the 5-day delay. So on August 10th, we'll actually press the submit button. And then great news, we're going to wait 30 days. We hope we're going to find out that we are a monetized channel, and hoping that everything is going to be great. And so far, everything's great because we got a Brooklyn here. We got an Angeli here. We got a first like of the day. And Rocco's feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. I ain't going to lie. It's been a good day. It's been a very good day. And a lot of interesting stuff also going on in the world here. We got the Kamala crash. It's the stock market. It's going down here. I'm just looking at the news here. Warning signs of U.S. recession is bad news for candidate Kamala Harris. And it's still weird. It's been almost like 16 days since she's been the de facto presidential candidate for the Democrats. She has not had one press conference. Hasn't said one thing. She's trying to just coast on this hype, and hype's not going to last for three months, ladies and gentlemen. It is not going to last for 3 months. Hey, Brooklyn's asking, is this Mr. Toothbrush? Some people used to call me that back in my old life when I was living in New York. And, as you know, if you don't want to do this, but if you, get me a little bit upset, I may have to come over there and brush your teeth. And I may have to floss your teeth. And if things get really bad, I'm gonna use some mouthwash, and we're gonna use the real tough stuff with alcohol, Listerine. And the good side is you're gonna have really fresh breath, and your teeth are gonna be sparkling. The bad news is you're not gonna be very happy about it. I'm just letting you know. Miss T is here. I've been missing you too. And we got some things going on here. But yeah, we're talking about, Rocco doesn't know what the heck this Kamala Harris is doing. She does not giving any press conferences. And, talking so much about the economy, this and that, and the stock market crashes, she says nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's like we have no president right now. We have no vice president right now. Saying absolutely nothing. We have no idea who's running this country. It's certainly not Rocco. It should be Rocco, but it isn't Rocco. And Lance is saying, I'm not happy at this moment. And, I don't know if that's because you don't like me, you got a problem with me, or maybe you're not happy about something else, Lance. But you can let me know, and I'll do what I can to maybe help you. I'll do what I can. By the way, it's still time for the Olympics here. So 10 likes gets us through the bronze medal, 15 likes, silver medal, and gold medal is 20 likes. And I know that we're going to get there, no problem here tonight on this live stream. And Miss T says, I got my teeth done professionally, clean today, and you thought of me. Hey, Miss T, I'm happy to be of service here. The only good thing about me having, my history of being Mr. Toothbrush is that, I inspire people to brush their own teeth. Because it's better brush your own teeth than to only be brushing, waiting for Mr. Toothbrush to come and do it for you. So, hey, guten Tag, J.K. Pani, yeah? Or maybe it's a Guten Morgen, huh? Is it a Guten Morgen for you? If it's a Guten Morgen, I'm going to say have a very Guten Morgen. And I hope you have the Gutenest Morgen you could possibly have on this day. It's a very good Guten Morgen. And let's see. Hey, James Ortiz, happy to have you here. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay here. There's someone here. David Tobin saying, I'll vote for anyone else than over Trump. Well, that's your decision. You can vote for whoever you want, but you can't vote on personality. You got to vote on policy, and that's the big problem. A lot of people are not voting for Trump because they don't like his personality, but his policies are what's going to save this country. Kamala Harris's policies, which are basically no policies, or even as she said, she wants the whole country, everyone needs to become more woke. She wants everyone to become more woke. I don't want anyone to get more woke. I want people to fall asleep a little bit more. I want people to have a little narcolepsy. That's what Trump is bringing to the ticket, a little bit of narcolepsy. And I think we all should have a little bit of narcolepsy. You notice how I'm doing the politician thumb here? It's the politician thumb. I am supporting a little bit of narcolepsy on the presidential ticket. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. 99 Cape is telling to take the guns first, then go to court. Donald Trump. I don't think he said that. I don't think he said take the guns first, then go to court. That's not Donald Trump is a big supporter of the Second Amendment. That's something I can vouch for personally. We got Brooklyn here from Titusville, Florida. We know it's good to have you representing Titusville. That's a city sort of on the coast. And let me ask you this, Brooklyn, is Titusville actually on the coast or is it a little bit inland? I think it's about like 20 minutes inland, if I'm not mistaken here. James Ortiz here is microwave laser programs. Are you selling some microwave laser programs, James? Because I'm in the market right now for a new microwave laser program. My last microwave laser program, my subscription expired. So if you know a good microwave laser program, you let me know. 99 Cape says it's on video. That's very interesting. I'd love you to see that. If you could put a link for that on one of the channel videos here. Or tell me what I should be searching for so I can become more well-informed. That's very important. Rocco likes to be a well-informed live streamer. Rocco doesn't spew things out left and right just because he thinks about it. He spews out the truth and the facts, and when he gets it wrong, he apologizes and corrects himself. Oh, Brooklyn. So Titusville's actually, so you're telling me you can live in Titusville and go right to the Titusville beach? Is that what you're telling me, Brooklyn? Is that what you're telling me? Because don't you be lying to me. You don't want me to come brush your teeth. Don't make me come brush your teeth. So James is here selling, I'm a TI. What the heck is a TI? I don't know. Is that a transgender intern? Or is that something like a Terminator interrogator? I don't know what a TI is. We got Brooklyn saying, yeah, wow, that's pretty amazing. So you can go to the Titusville beaches in Florida. Have you experienced any of this hurricane yet that's coming in? Hurricane Debbie is coming in, hitting Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. And I'm curious. I want to make sure you're doing okay over there, Brooklyn. Corey is a diabetic. I guess you want me to tell you congratulations. I'm very proud of you. That's a great accomplishment. And, not all of us can be as special as you, but we try. We try. I'm very proud of you, Corey. And that James Ortiz says 60 minutes, schools and churches. I don't know, churches and churches. And okay, Miss T here. Rocco, honey, slow it down. You're talking way too fast for me. Hey, Miss T, that's how we talk up in New York. We talk fast. We talk fast. We talk loose. We say it like it is. And I'll tell it like it is right now. We got 20 people here and only 3 likes, and that's inexcusable. You guys got to be tapping the screen right there because we got to get the bronze medal. When we get the 10 likes, we got the bronze medal in the YouTube live stream Olympics. We're at 4. It's a little bit better. It's not great. It's not fantastic. It's something I can work with. What I got to do first is plug myself in. When I plug myself in, it allows me to do live stream without stress. If you're doing live stream and you got stress going on in your life, it's very bad. Because live streaming, doing improvisational stuff, talking off the top of your head, trying to keep up with the chat here, it uses a lot of brain power. And if there's stress here, because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, maybe my battery's going to drop down too, that causes even bigger problems in my life. I don't need bigger problems in my life. I already have the impending doom of a Kamala Harris presidency on the horizon. That's causing me anxiety. It's causing me a little bit of verklempt. And I don't like to be verklempt. I don't like to be verklempt. I'm just letting you know. You don't want to be verklempt. Not in a presidential year. Not in a presidential year. It's bad enough if you're verklempt in a non-presidential year. If you're verklempt in a presidential year, it causes kidney stones and ulcers. And Rocco doesn't need any of those right now. I'm just telling you, I don't need any kidney stones right now. Let's look here. If in the chat here, Let's see here. Oh, notification has been back in here. We're gonna put, time out that guy for 24 hours. Because notification here is always coming in and pretending that he's some notification and telling me that live has been reported. But the live's never been reported. Rocco's never doing anything bad. Rocco's just talking. I'm just talking. I'm just spreading the good word here. By the way, we have 5 likes. We're halfway to a bronze medal here on the YouTube live stream Olympics. I'm hoping we can get to 10. Hoping we can get to 10. I know we can. I think we're going to get to 20. We'll get to 20 and get the gold medal. Brooklyn's seen the worst of the hurricane. Yeah, yesterday here in South Florida, in the Miami Beach area, there was quite a storm, a little bit of a rain style, a lot of rain, a lot of wind. It was quite exciting. I was out there singing in the rain, Rocco was doing a little jig, doing a little tap dancing in the rain. Rocco's not ashamed to say that. I like to do that. It's something I like to do. I'm sure there's something you like to do. Well, that's what I like to do. I like to tap dance in the rain. We got Corey here is also gay. So he's got diabetes and he's gay. So I guess that's 2 rounds of applause for Corey. You've got 2 wonderful things in your life. And James is here. And size 0 is, I like your different personalities. It said you got a notification No, size 0. That guy that says you got a notification, that's just some spammer here. And he has his new YouTube name as saying that I've been reported here. But it's not a real, it's someone who's just pretending to be a notification. It's not the real thing here. So I don't think you have to worry about that. And Brooklyn says someone reported you. No one reported me. Notification is just a spammer. I timed out notification for 24 hours, so he can't come back in the live stream here. So I don't worry about that stuff. That's people trying to bring that ulcer here. I told you I don't want the ulcer and I don't want the kidney stone, especially in the presidential year. So this guy notification comes here trying to make me and you guys get all stressed about that. We got to just take a big chill pill. That's what they say now. All the kids are saying chill pill. So I'm telling a notification to take a chill pill and don't be trying to scare us. And let's see here. How's it going? I'm going okay. Rocco, what's up, Goody? Goody's here. Thank you's in the house. Miss T is singing in the rain with me. I appreciate that. And Goody's telling me that my goose is cooked. Don't you want, if you're going to have a goose, if you're going to eat a Christmas goose, don't you want it to be cooked? I don't know anyone who wants to have a raw Christmas goose or even a midsummer goose, maybe a late summer August goose. If I'm going to cook a midsummer August goose, I want that goose to be cooked. So, by the way, Goody, you use bad grammar here. You said your goose is cooked. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. It's Y-O-U-R-E. Y-O-U-R. Your goose is possessive here. Please use proper grammar in my live stream here. I really appreciate that. And let's see. Brooklyn's pool was full of leaves. Oh, Brooklyn's got a swimming pool. So we got someone here first bragging that he's got diabetes and he's gay. Now we got someone else in Titusville saying my pool was full of leaves. Wow, everyone's bragging here. Well, I'll tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to brag to you because this channel got 3,000 watch hours. That means we're going to potentially get monetized very soon. We're also at 7 likes, which means we get 3 more likes. 3 more likes, ladies and gentlemen. We have 10 likes. That's the bronze medal, the YouTube live stream Olympics. We got Team Awesome in here. We got a Snake Pit saying 2 wonderful things in my life. I'm hilarious, and you'll give a like. Hey, what more could I ask for? Snake Pit, I appreciate that so much. We also got 9 likes. 1 more like away, we got the bronze medal. Not me. We together. We're on the same Olympic live streaming team right here. I am the driver of the bobsled. You guys are the guys that run behind me, and you push that sled super fast. And the more likes we get, the faster this sled is going. And then I can drive really well. But I can't drive the sled if we're not going fast enough. So I appreciate you doing wait, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Give yourself a high five. Spank yourself in the tushy if that's something you like to do. But we got a bronze medal here in the YouTube live stream Olympics, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. It's not just that Filipino guy who won 2 gold medals in the gymnastics. I saw that. It was pretty impressive. pretty impressive. He just spun around and it's like he didn't stop spinning. If you haven't seen that, you gotta watch. You watch Filipino Man gold medal. It'll blow your mind. He's doing some gymnastic routine and he spins. I think it must have been, I count 47 times he spun and then he landed perfectly. It was absolutely incredible. But nothing as incredible as what we got here with a bronze medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. Next stop is 15 likes. That means we will have the silver medal. Silver medal, it's on the horizon here. Somebody's talking about sandwiches here. And what else we got here? Snake Pit, grammar, spelling, he needs more schooling. I agree with that, Snake Pit. And Brooklyn was here this morning. That's right, you were. It was great to have you here this morning. We celebrated with Monroe. He was talking about how we got 3,000 watch hours now. So that means his channel is potentially now going to get monetized. It's a big momentous day for the Monroe Mann channel. We're grateful that you're here. And thoughts on the UK. We got someone impersonating Monroe Mann again. His name's Monroe Mann, New York. Don't know who he is because he's not the real Monroe Mann because I see him over there. He's looking at me. Hey, what are you looking at? You mind your own business, Monroe. Hey, no, don't you? No, hey, you put that right. Excuse me 1 second. You put that right down, Monroe. That's right. Don't make me. I will brush. Yeah, he knows I will come and brush his teeth. So he put that down. That's right. Don't make me brush your teeth. Yeah, he's quiet now. People get quiet when I start bringing out the toothbrush. I'm just letting you know. Thoughts on the UK? Well, it's a kingdom and it's united. You know, that's my first thought on the UK. It's a united and it's a kingdom. And, you know, so, you know, they speak with a different accent. Not as nice as an accent as what you got right here. I mean, this is the next evolution of the British accent here. Something beautiful, something down to earth, something from New York, New Jersey, you know, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Westchester, Long Island, Roosevelt Island. You put all that together, maybe a little bit of Coney Island. Oh, by the way, Rocco was very curious why they call it Coney Island when it's not an island. But Rocco did some research, and you guys are going to be educated now. So Coney Island is in Brooklyn, New York, and it's a very famous beach and a very famous amusement park with the world-famous Cyclone roller coaster. And it's one of the oldest wooden roller coasters in the world. It's a national landmark. That's a true story. National landmark. You can't demolish the Cyclone. But why is it called Coney Island if it's not an island? Aha. It turns out, many, many decades ago, it actually used to be a barrier island separating, you know, from Long Island. But then they filled it in and made it into a fake peninsula. And when they made it in the fake peninsula, but they still called it Coney Island. So it's actually Coney Peninsula now, Coney Peninsula. But they call it Coney Island. And I wanted to let you know. Also, if you got any friends who live in Brooklyn or Queens, you can tell them, you can say, oh, you live in Long Island. They get very upset about that because they like to think of themselves as very special. No, I'm a Brooklynite. No, I'm from Queens. But the truth is they live on Long Island. And there's nothing that's going to change that. You look at a map, you go, show me the map here, show me Long Island. You are part of Long Island. It's an island, and it's very long. And on the western side is Brooklyn, Queens. It's simple facts, simple geography, and they don't like it. They don't want to agree with it. They don't want to admit it, but that's the truth. Again, this live stream is called Rocco Tribbiani Explains It All, and I'm explaining it all here. I'm explaining it all here for you. Yeah, we got the bronze here. We're 3 likes away now. Thank you from getting the silver medal. We just need 3 more likes. 3 more likes. When we get to 15, we're at the silver medal in the YouTube live stream Olympics. Very exciting because I know we have a great team here. We are competitors. No one's going to take this medal away from us. It's ours to win. We just need 3 more people to click like. That's all we need. And Team Awesome, my son today, you're crazy, okay? Tina McCage is saying, godless you all. You calling me godless? You calling me godless, Tina? Don't make me come over there and brush your teeth. You're not going to be very happy. I don't like to go back to my New York roots when I was with the family. And they call me Mr. Toothbrush, but I will go back there if I have to teach you a lesson. We got, what else is here? Women's pinging was fire. I have to admit, I did not see the ping pong championship on Olympics. Maybe I'll check that out. Chris Juarez gave a like. Thank you very much. We got Goody here saying boo, thumbs down. Why are you giving thumbs down? Hey, Goody, why are you giving thumbs down? I'm running out of toothpaste here because I'm having to come over and brush so many people's teeth. And world famous gorilla memes. I hate East Coast accents. Chris Suarez, don't you be insulting the accent here. East Coast is 100% where it's at. Someone says I'm lagging here. Let me just check, make sure my Wi-Fi is going okay. Hey, I'm back here. Thank you for letting me know I was lagging. I didn't have Wi-Fi on. I was using the T-Mobile service provider. And tell you this, you try to do T-Mobile service provider live streaming, does not work very well. You need to have a full-on Wi-Fi stream. We lost some viewers here because I had to go leave for 20 seconds to fix it. But in the long run, it's what's going to allow us to get to 15 likes, which will give us silver medal. And Snake Pit here used to be an island. Yeah, Coney Island used to be an island. That's why it's called Coney Island. It's kind of like Miami Beach right now is an island. And, but they ended up putting on a peninsula on Coney Island, a little bit of fake stuff here. And now it's Coney Peninsula. But Coney Peninsula doesn't sound very good. Where you going? Hey, guys, you want to go to the beach? Yeah, let's go to Coney Peninsula. Takes way too long to say that. Most people can't pronounce it, I bet. But Coney Island got a nice ring to it. All about marketing. Brooklyn's asking something about... Oh, yeah, Brooklyn's asking if Rocco's speaking in 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th person. Brooklyn, you are a very bright person here. Not many people... Some people can tell when I'm speaking in 4th and 5th person. But not many people know when Rocco's speaking in 6th, 7th, and 8th person. You're a very intelligent individual, and I'm very proud to have you as one of my subscribers here. Very proud. And Miss T's, I can't believe I had no pizza when I was in Manhattan years ago. You got to get pizza here. I tell you this, the best pizza is not in Manhattan. It's in this town called White Plains, New York. It's famous Familia Pizza. It's absolutely delicious. It's what you need to eat. If you haven't had famous Familia, you haven't had real pizza. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know. You got to get on Metro North. You got to get on what's called the Harlem line. You take the Harlem line to White Plains from Grand Central. You get off, you walk up the street, and when you get to Mamaroneck Avenue, you say, hey, hey, where is famous Familia Pizza? And they'll go, yo, it's over there. And then you go bada bing, bada boom, thank you very much. You go to Famous Familia, you make your order, you tell them that Rocco Tribbiani sent you, and they're going to be pretty happy. You're going to get maybe an extra slice of pizza for free. The truth is, Monroe Mann is probably more well-known there than Rocco, but you will let them know Rocco sent you too. And, thank you. Now you're getting tough here. Now you're telling me that you'll bring the toothpaste and I'll bring the brush? Oh, you want me to do that to Tina, huh? You want to be part of this, huh? I'm telling you, you don't want to join the family. Once you join the family, you can never go back. I don't want anyone to join the family. It's just something I'm a part. I'm trying to break free from it. I'm trying to become a legit YouTube live streamer. And I think I got some potential here. I'm bringing in the viewers. I'm bringing in the likes. Not as many likes as I'd like. We're still struggling to get a silver medal here with 15 likes. We only got 12. Why do we got 40 people in here and we don't have 15 likes? 15 likes. I know we can. If you double tap the screen right there, things will happen here. And you'll be a part of it. We're at 13 now. Thank you very much. Doesn't take much. You guys just got to be a part of the team. It's called teamwork here. It's Olympics week, and you guys are dropping the ball. Sweet Sugar's here. Great to have a moderator in the house. Valid point. Sweet Sugar's sister's in the hospital. Don't worry. I'm glad to have you here for a little bit of time. We just hit 17 likes, ladies and gentlemen. 15 likes means we got the silver medal. I'm very proud of you guys. We are now silver medalists in the YouTube live streaming Olympic Games. So none of you at home feel like you're not Olympic quality. You are. We're doing it right now. Don't watch the television. We're going to focus on our special game right here. And soon we're going to hit 20 likes, which will be gold medal. Gold medal. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great day here on Rocco Tribbiani's live stream. And Zachary wants to take the spot in the family. Oh, you think it's just easy to take the spot? You don't know what you're getting into. Once you come in the family, you never leave. You never leave. By the way, gold medal, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Good job, all of you guys. You guys are Olympic medalists, gold medalists. I want you all to go jump up and down and go, I did it, I did it. We are awesome. So thank you very much. But we're not done yet. because the platinum medal starts at 25 likes. Platinum medal. That's going to be pretty amazing when we get there. Someone's telling me I'm lagging again here. And Madrid, hey, Madrid Forever saying, are you a Godfather character? You know, I'm not really a character. I'm a real guy. My name's Rocco Tribbiani. I'm from New York and New Jersey. I got a pizza place down in southern Manhattan. I know I just told you that the best pizza place is famous for Million White Plains. I gotta admit it's true. Even though I got my own fledgling pizza place, I gotta tell you, famous for Million White Plains, a really good pizza. Double tap the screen. That's right. Brooklyn was one of the first people here. It's true. You here were the first or the second. I don't know. We got a gold. That's right. We got a gold one. Thank you. Great job to all you guys. Zachary, Brooklyn, tell me I'm still lagging. Am I still lagging, guys? Or am I only lagging to Brooklyn? You let me know if I'm lagging or not. And what's the family name? It's of course the Tribbiani family. Rocco Tribbiani. But it's bigger than that. Because, you know, if you ever saw the movie The Godfather, they don't all have the same last name. It's just called, it's the family in general. I'm trying to leave that behind. It's why I moved down to Florida. It's why I'm trying my best to do something legit. I want to be clean now. I want to do YouTube live streaming. I want to inspire the world. I want to explain things to people. I want to educate them. I don't want to brush their teeth anymore. I will. I will if I have to. But don't force me to do it. Please don't force me to do it. Ali the Great saying, I know you're not affiliated, but are you saying you're affiliated or not? Look, I'm not saying I'm affiliated, okay? I'm not saying I'm affiliated. I'm just saying I'm affiliated, but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I'm sort of affiliated with the family, but I'm not affiliated with the family. So if you know what I'm saying, that's what all I'm saying, is that I'm not really saying anything. But I'm just saying, if you know what I'm saying, that I am saying. So let's just leave it at that, eh? Let's leave it at that. Rocco, no lagging here from MTB. That's good. Good to have no lagging. We don't need lagging here in the live stream. And Bob Cox says not logging, common bot tactic. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think Brooklyn's a common bot. She's up in Titusville. I'm assuming Brooklyn's a girl's name. Don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe her first name is Paige, and or she just likes the city of Brooklyn, eh? A lot of people like Brooklyn. It's a good name. And there was an actress, Brooklyn Decker. She's kind of a hottie. I'm not gonna lie. She's kind of a hottie. She was in that great movie Battleship. So many people said that movie Battleship was terrible. I'm telling you, that was a fantastic movie. That was high class, high value cinematic masterpiece right there. I would think it's on the same level as Godfather, but a lot of people say no, it's just bubblegum alien invasion movie. But no, I don't think so. I think it's pretty impressive. If you haven't seen the movie Battleship, I think now is the time for you to consider watching the movie Battleship. It's a great family adventure. You can watch with the whole family. You can all enjoy yourselves and have a great time, and have some family bonding together. What else has we got here in the live chat? So all Ali the Great is telling me, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I knew that you knew what I'm saying, even though I wasn't saying anything, if you know what I'm saying. And maybe the storm, it's possible, that's true. Madrid forever, do I follow soccer in Europe? Well, following people is called stalking in the United States, so I don't really follow, anything. But, if you're asking, do I like soccer? It's okay. It's very interesting. I generally only watch it when it's the World Cup. World Cup is very interesting. Sometimes I'll watch Olympic Games, but I don't really follow it too much. I apologize there. I don't know. Well, what does Rocco like? Maybe Rocco likes the American football game. I don't know. Maybe he likes a little bit of NBA. Rocco likes to go for a swim. Rocco likes to swim himself. Kiana's here. Kelly Wright's back here. Sweet Sugar's got to go. Good to see you here, Sweet Sugar. And Kelly Wright. Oh, Kelly Wright this morning, when Monroe Mann, I think it was Monroe Mann, was doing the live stream. No, maybe it was yesterday. Yeah, with Billy Bob. With Billy Bob. Was giving very interesting questions, very intellectual questions. So Kelly Wright, I'm going to ask you to please give a very intellectual question for me to answer, because you always give very good questions. Snake Pit's asking, what's my hockey team? Of course, it's the New York Rangers. They don't really win very much, but You know, that's what we're about. Same thing with the New York Knicks. New York Knicks, New York Rangers, they just don't do very well. I don't know why. Why do they always have the worst players or the worst strategies or the worst coaches? I don't know. Maybe they don't know how to train. Maybe they don't know how to play basketball. Whatever it is, they just don't do very well. Most people don't even know who the New York Knicks are, the New York Rangers are. And Snakepit, who's your favorite hockey team, huh? You tell me. I'm still waiting for Kelly right here for giving me a very intellectual question, because she usually gives me something very good. By the way, when we get to 25 likes, it means we've hit the platinum medal here at the YouTube live stream Olympics. And Brooklyn says, you sad that the couple people get the mods. You said, Brooklyn, Brooklyn, you telling me you want to be a mod now? Is that what you're telling me? Pittsburgh Penguins would love you as a fan. You know, Pittsburgh Penguins is not so bad. You know, maybe I'll change my affiliation because, you know, maybe halfway between New York and Florida, we could say is the Pittsburgh Penguins. And, you know, maybe Rocco can start to learn to love a more Southern team. That's you know, Monroe Mann here, the guy who does this channel. He's doing a TEDx talk in Philadelphia on August 31st at Jefferson University in Philadelphia. And I'm really excited. He's going to do a very big talk. He's going to inspire lots of people and make people to go for the gold in their life. That's very, very cool. And Madrid for Brooklyn here. I will, since there's no one else here who's a mod, I will make you a temporary mod. It doesn't mean you're a mod forever. It just means you're a mod temporarily here. And it depends on how you do. It's on a temporary basis. You got to be very good. Remember, you first just ask, you time out, you first just delete messages here. If they do so many messages that are bad, then you time out for 10 seconds. If they do it again, then you time them out for 30 seconds, then a minute. You keep escalating. You don't block people. You don't block people from the channel unless I tell you to. Here are some just general ideas about how to be a good moderator here. And Brooklyn, the other thing you want to do is, you know, think twice before you delete something. Sometimes people choose wrongly. I'm not offended too easily. But if things are being very hateful, that's when you maybe delete, or they're being very disgusting. Then you can get rid of that message. Okay, that's a good monologue speech for you guys. Madrid Forever here. What movie you just recommended a few minutes ago? It's called Battleship. Battleship is a fantastic cinematic masterpiece. Not only is there a big hottie in there named Brooklyn Decker, but there's also, I think, is it a Josh Hartnett? I think it's a Josh Hartnett. I don't know. I don't know who, but it's a very good movie and you'll love it. It's really good, and it's based on that board game called Battleship by Milton Bradley. No, it's by Hasbro. Is it Hasbro or Milton Bradley? Maybe Parker Brothers. I don't even know. I don't know who made that game, Battleship, back in the day. But all I know was that board game was turned into a movie, and that movie was panned by critics, and everyone said it was terrible. Rocco saw that movie, fantastic. Monroe saw that movie, thought it was fantastic. Billy Bob said it was 5 Gators. I mean, 5 Gators on the 5 Gator at a Gator scale. That's a pretty good review. And Billy Bob usually doesn't like the sci-fi action stuff, but he really loved it. He really loved it. Ali the Great says, though, would you give a snitch a second chance? You know, it really depends. Rocco's a big fan of giving people second chances because Rocco often didn't get a second chance. But it also depends on how bad the damage is, you know? And sometimes it takes a long time before you can get that second chance. So sometimes people think, oh, why won't you give me a second chance? Well, it's like, because you didn't earn it right now. You got to wait 5 years. Then maybe I'll give you the second chance. I'll tell you right here, Rocco's getting very hot. He's got to turn on the air conditioner system here. Rocco's going to turn on the air conditioner system. More so than he had to do in New York. It's a lot hotter down here in Florida. I don't know if you guys ever lived down here in Florida. It's hot all the time, and then in Florida, it's even hotter. Even hotter, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you is asking a very good question. Rocco, who's the most mentally stimulating orator you've ever heard speak? Oh, that's a very good question, thank you. I'd have to say mentally stimulating. See, it's not just the best orator. It's mentally stimulating. You know, Joel Osteen, you know that Christian preacher? You know, when you listen to some of his speeches, he gets Rocco thinking. He gets Rocco thinking very thoughtfully about his life and who he is and his place in the world. And I guess if that's talk, you asked about mental stimulation, and you know, Joel Osteen really makes it. Oh, you know, I heard Joel talking about his name. Apparently, it's Osteen. It's not Osteen. It's Joel Osteen. Very strange. I never knew it was named Osteen, but apparently he's not an Osteen. He's a Joel Osteen. Very crazy stuff here. Manda has an offer that I can't refuse. Mando, you go ahead and let me know what your offer is that I can't refuse. I'll let you know if I can refuse it or not. Kelly Wright. Kelly Wright's in the house with a very stimulating question. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys sit back and listen here. Your mind is going to be blown here. If you can remove one law, what law would you remove and why? Now, that's a very good question. Are we talking about laws of society, or are we talking about scientific laws like the law of gravity? Or are we talking about a law here? If I could get rid of the law. That's a very good question. Kelly Wright, it's a very good question. What law I could remove? You know what I think it would be is the law. I think the law in the general Miami area, they like to tow cars. You park in the wrong spot for 5 minutes and your car's towed, and it costs like $500 to get your car back. It's very unfair. It's not very nice here. And so I think that's one of the big laws that I would have changed here. You gotta give someone at least 10 minutes before you tow the car. 5 minutes is very short time. Okay, here. Brooklyn says she's going to be a good moderator. Let's see how good she is here. Mike is asking, what did you get your boyfriend for his birthday? Well, you know, I do have a sensitive side, and a lot of people think I might be a gay guy. But, you know, I'm tough as nails, and I got girlfriends all over the world. And they love this side of me. They love the side that I'm tough, but I'm also effeminate in a little bit of a way. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being an effeminate man. If you want to be an effeminate man, you be an effeminate man. Now, I don't think I'm an effeminate man. I think I'm a pretty tough guy. Because, you know, you mess with me, I come brush your teeth. But I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. By the way, we got 46 people here and 23 likes. We need at least 2 more likes from you guys. 2 more likes so we get the platinum medal here on the YouTube live streaming Olympics. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Snake says no second chances for rats. Yeah, it's a very interesting way to look at it. Brook Trout 1 says, first time catching you. What do you think about the border and the Biden illegals? Oh boy, don't even get me started here. Don't get me started here, Brook Trout. So, what do I think about the border? The border needs to have a big wall there that doesn't let people in unless they're supposed to be in here. That's number one. And that should not be a controversial thing at all. We have a very big border. It is impossible for Border Patrol to cover all that ground there. And right now we got people just coming over left and right. And the problem with that is that it causes major child smuggling. We got a big immigration problem here with sexual child smuggling here. We don't want that. Apparently the Biden and Harris, they like that. Apparently they're big fans of that because they keep saying that Trump is racist for trying to shut down the border. No, Trump is actually a great savior of all these children who otherwise wouldn't get trafficked. So, you know, anyone who's supporting Biden and Harris, you got to explain yourself why you're supporting child smuggling. It's a simple thing here. It's a simple thing here. And about the Biden illegals, well, you know, most of them probably got to go home. They got to go home. Their home is not here in America. That's nice that they had a nice extended vacation here. They had a nice vacation in the United States. Now they get to go back to their home country. And if they want to come over here legally, they can do that. Now, Rocco will say, I know there are some situations on a case-by-case basis, but unless they got a very extraneous situation, I think they need to go home. Because we got a lot of homeless here in America. We got a lot of mentally disturbed veterans here that need help. We got a lot of people struggling to pay their mortgage. A lot of people struggling to find a job. And what are we doing with all these illegals here? We got America problems. America first. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to say America first. I say this all the time. If you live in Germany, of course you want your chancellor to be Germany first. And if you live in Japan, you want Japan first. If you live in China, you know China's president is 100% China first. Well, why shouldn't America's president be China first? I'm just letting you know. It's common sense here. I do think there's a problem with the people who are voting for Kamala Harris and or Joe Biden supporters. I don't think they really understand what's going on behind the scenes here, and they don't understand what's going to happen to the world and also to the United States if we let the country continually go left and go more woke. As they say, go woke, go broke. That's what they say. That's what they say. I'm just saying here. That's what they say. If you go woke, you go broke. And George here is asking, you had a hurricane in Florida. Yeah, that's true. There was a hurricane here. It was coming on the west coast there and up towards the Panhandle. So we did have a little bit of an effect here in the Miami Beach area, a little bit of fun here, a little bit of excitement, but no major flooding and no major damage. But apparently it's having some problems now up in Florida, South Carolina, and Georgia. Yeah, Brooklyn also needs you. Brooklyn, you think you need the AC in Titusville? I'm 6 hours south of you. Subtropical down here, very subtropical. Snake Pit here. Jordan Peterson is mentally stimulated and a great orator. You know, I haven't seen Jordan speak. I've been reading one of his books, something about the 10 rules for life or 12 rules for life or something like that. And so far, so good. I'm working through it. Very good and stimulating book right there. Snake Pit says, didn't think about the law of physics. Yeah, it's very difficult. I was thinking about the law of gravity. Maybe we get rid of the law of gravity so Rocco can fly finally. Rocco's wanted to fly since he was a little boy. And he would jumped off the hill, jump off the roof of the shed, but he'd fall right to the ground. He didn't fly. But if we get rid of the law of gravity, finally Rocco can fly. It'll probably be the one and only time he flies, but he'll just fly right up out of the atmosphere. Rocco will end up going to the moon. He'll be one of the first Tribbianis on the moon. It's going to be very, very impressive. It's going to be excellent. But I tell you this, Rocco probably needs a number of astronaut suits because you can't breathe once you go out of the atmosphere. So you get rid of the law of gravity, and then you got to deal with the law of oxygen. Because without oxygen, Rocco's not going to survive very long. Rocco doesn't want to die while he's flying. On his very first time to fly, and he's going to die of asphyxiation. It's not a good idea. So Mando's here. There's a shipment coming in from Nashville, and he needs me at an Audi Bucco at the Boston docks by 5 a.m. Oh, Mando, you think the Boston Godfather is going to continue to give me orders? Mando thinks he's going to give me an offer I can't refuse. You know, I don't go back to the Boston docks anymore. I hang out at the Miami Beach Yacht Club, maybe for a meeting here and there, but usually it's about, you know, which lady wants to take me out on her boat. Because, you know, a lot of gold diggers here in Miami. A lot of women trying to get a guy to pay for everything. Rocco's a gold digger, but he finds women who pay for him. That's the way Rocco rolls. Rocco doesn't pay for anything. Rocco gets phone calls, and he fields multiple offers every day, and he decides, okay, how long is your ship? Your ship is 43 feet. Well, Jennifer here has got a 52-foot ship with 2 masts. So I said, all right, I'm going to go out with Jennifer. But while I was on Jennifer's ship, I got a call from Maggie. And Maggie says, yo, Rocco, can I come and pick you up off of that ship? I've got a 100-footer. So I said, okay, I'm going to go off with Maggie and go on a 100-footer. So you got to always, look at your opportunities, weigh the pros and cons, and go from where you got to go. Hey, Jules's back in the house here. What's the topic? Robert here. So this guy, so Robert Rutan, apparently that's the husband here in the relationship. Look in the chat, there's someone named Robert Rutan. And all the time, this woman here, and says, it's not Robert here, it's Robert's wife here, named Julesy, on the live stream here. And I'll tell you this, Julesy's getting friskier and friskier every time she's on the live stream. Now she's calling me honey, and she's saying it's me, Juicy. Just kidding, Julesy. I think Julesy's got a little crush here on Rocco. But as I told you guys, I've got a waiting list about 3 million people long. And the next person who gets to go out with Rocco, probably 2052. I don't even know if Rocco's still going to be alive then. But you can still get in line, Julesy. And then Miss T wants to be your girlfriend. Be my girlfriend. I told you, you're still in line. The good news is, Miss T, you got on my list yesterday. And Julesy got on the list today. So you're ahead of Julesy. So it's still going to be probably a decade or 2 before you can be my girlfriend. But it's definitely going to be before Julesy. So don't you worry about that. I got a very special day for you. LA 85, you're doing a good job running the New York accent. Hey, bada bing, bada boom. I do what I do. I'm live streaming here. I aim to give high quality entertainment and edutainment. Edutainment, I don't know if you heard that term before. It's a cross between education and entertainment. You put the two words together, you got a beautiful way to express what I'm doing here. I'm giving you edutainment here. I'm educating you a little bit, and I'm giving you some, entertainment at the same time. And so that's very good. And, I love to be live streaming here. Makes me feel good, makes me feel powerful. I used to in New York, I used to jump in front of the taxi and go, hey, I'm walking here. Nothing makes me feel as good as me being out here going, hey, I'm live streaming here. I'm live streaming here. It feels good. It feels very good. Thank you for subscribing to the Monroe Mann channel here. And thank you for clicking like. Thank you for turning on the bell. We already hit 3,000 watch hours, so we're hopefully going to get monetized soon. And then once we get 4,000, we'll get to show some ads on here. And the ads will be great because then maybe it means we get some money here. And then we get to start doing some live streams from exotic locations like Rocco goes to Fiji, huh? Rocco goes surfing in Bali. Maybe Rocky goes to check out the girls at the France's Moulin Rouge. I'll go check out the girls. I'll go, hey, bonjour. Bonjour, mademoiselle. How you doing? How you doing? You know what? You remember Joey Tribbiani, yeah? Everyone thought that was his thing. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Rocco taught him how to do that. How you doing? How you doing? It's a very good way to pick up women. So if any of you guys are trying to pick up a chick, you just go up to the girl, you look at her and go, hey, how you doing? It works about maybe 1 time out of 1,000. It's a very good success rate. 1 time out of 1,000. Very high success rate. And we got Stinson here, says he's turning trans, will be a world champ next year. Yeah, that seems to be a common theme now. The man tries to compete as a man, doesn't succeed, and switches to a woman and then wins gold. Now, I will say this here. Apparently, there's that big controversy about that female boxer from Algeria. And now they're saying that she was born female. So I don't know. It's very complicated these days. You don't even know. How can you were born female? I mean, that's usually the case. You're born male or you're born female. Or you're born, and when you're born, you have a gender. Now it's way too complicated. Rocco can't keep it up. Rocco has no idea what's going on anymore in the world. Rocco can't even keep up with the live chat here. Rocco's probably already 10 minutes behind, maybe 15, 20 minutes behind here. Mando says, if I'm not down at the docks by 4:59 a.m., I won't be able to brush my own teeth for a very long time. Well, now we got people trying to pull the brushing and teeth routine on me here. Mando, I know what you're trying to do here. And it's not going to work here because you try to make threats here on my own live stream. Maybe you do it one-on-one, mano a mano, but you want to disrespect me publicly here. You want to disrespect me publicly on this live stream and telling me that if I'm not down at the docks in Boston by 4:59 a.m., I won't be able to brush my own teeth for a very long time. Just for that, I'm going to come. Do you remember Sammy the Snake, huh? You remember Sammy the Snake? Guess what? He's still in Boston. I'm going to have him come. Oh, he's going to cook a pizza for you. You're not going to like it when he comes over and cooks a pizza for you. He's going to cook a pizza for you. Not only that, but he's going to put some anchovies on that pizza. And those anchovies are going down your throat. And you're not going to be very happy. You're not going to be very tasty. Let me tell you right now. Mando, don't be pushing this anymore. If I see one more of these threats on here, going to be big problems here in this live stream. Misty saying Biden and PD. Don't know what that's about, but okay. Kelly Wright says, what's a conspiracy you actually believe? Well, if it's a conspiracy, isn't that kind of a oxymoron there? Conspiracy that you actually believe? If I actually believe it, then it's not a conspiracy now, is it, huh? I don't know. What's a conspiracy that I actually believe? I think there might be a Bigfoot out there. I'm not going to lie. I was out in Florida in the Everglades a few weeks ago, and I saw something that looked very clearly like a Bigfoot to me. And I don't want to go back to the Everglades. I'm not going to lie. That was a little bit scary. And I was doing some camping out there, and there was this big hairy thing looking out over me, and he said, where's your toothbrush? And I freaked out. I totally freaked out. I ran out of that tent and I just ran. And I ran all the way back to my apartment here in Miami Beach. And so that, I don't think it's a conspiracy to think that there's a Bigfoot. I think it really does exist, and Rocco wants nothing to do with it. We got a Big GDA back in the house. Good to have you here. Robert Rutan's giving me a like. Thank you very much, because you love me. We're almost at 30 likes. When we get to 30 likes, now we're at the Palladium medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. We already got the bronze. We got through the silver. We blew through the gold. We got through I forget what the, hey, Rocco thought what the fourth medal was. Well, Palladium. I guess this is at the rhodium. The 30th one is now the rhodium medal here. Rhodium medal. The border's a fentanyl freeway. Yes, Snake Pit, it's absolutely terrible. I will tell you this, though. Regarding fentanyl, it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing that all these people are dying of fentanyl poisoning, but correct me if I'm wrong. 99% of these people dying of fentanyl poisoning are doing illegal drugs in the first place. Aren't they doing cocaine with fentanyl in it, and meth with fentanyl in it, and and uppers with fentanyl in it? Maybe the problem's not fentanyl. We got all these crazy people in the United States doing illegal drugs. Why are we saying that the problem's fentanyl? The problem's not fentanyl. The problem is we got stupid people doing drugs. Why are these people taking these illegal drugs? If someone could tell me that in the live chat, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. The problem ain't the fentanyl. It's the fact that you've got these bozos taking illegal drugs that got fentanyl in them. Rocco doesn't do illegal drugs. Rocco ain't gonna die of fentanyl. Tell me if I'm wrong. You tell me if I'm wrong. And Bob Cox is in the house. Hey, how you doing here? Selena girls asking, I'm from New York State. Yeah, I'm originally from New Jersey. I'm from New York. Grew up in Manhattan. Grew up in Red Hook. Grew up in Jersey Shore. Grew up in Westchester. Grew up on Long Island. Grew up Coney Island, Roosevelt Island, Staten Island, and Governor's Island, and also Brooklyn and Queens, which we know are also part of Long Island. Brook Trout got 12 inches of rain in Venice, Florida. Oh, you guys were right in the middle of it right there. You were right there, right in the area. I'm glad you're safe. Glad you're safe. Brooklyn wants to fly, I too. There's a song by Sugar Ray that says, I want to fly, Spread your wings and fly. Spread your wings and fly. All around the world, people shuffle for me. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but that was a pretty good rendition, I gotta tell you, of Sugar Ray right there. And Snowflakes is asking, who is Rocco? Rocco is me. I am what's known as Rocco Tribbiani. I am an American, first and foremost. I'm an Italian-American second here. And then third, now I'm a Floridian. I used to be a New York and New Jerseyan, but I moved out of there. Taxes were too high. Crime was too high. And the family was putting undue pressure on me to do things I no longer wanted to do. So I moved here down to Florida so I could start my new life as a legitimate YouTube live streamer. And I'm very proud to be here. And I give you guys a thumbs up for being a part of my 12-step program to become a legitimate member of society. Selena girl's asking me, I'm from Boston. No, I'm not from Boston, I'm from New York. If I were from Boston, it would probably be a little bit more like, don't fart in the car. But hey, bada bing, bada boom, I'm from New York. Now, there are some differences here. I know the truth. Now, here's the truth. Boston accent is a bastardization of New York accent. The Maine accent is a bastardization of the Boston accent. So in Maine, they say stuff like, you can't get there from here. And New York, they say, hey, you can't get there from here. Hey, I'm walking here. You shut your face. Don't want you to talking about, hey, don't you open your mouth when you're talking to me. That's what Rocco does when he's down there when he needs to. Now someone's asking if I'm Scottish here. Am I Scottish? Do I really look like I speak Scottish here? I don't speak Scottish. I'm wearing underwear. I am wearing underwear. If you want, I will show you that I am wearing underwear. I will show you right now. Don't make me show you right now the underwear that I'm wearing, because I will show you right now. Because I am not Scottish. Don't you call me Scottish here. Now I will tell you this. Scottish people are very nice. And if they want to, run around with their skirts on with no underwear, they can do what they want. But don't you tell me that I'm not wearing underwear. I am a very proud underwear-wearing Italian American. And underwear is a very big part of my life. And I'm very rarely without my underwear. Sometimes when I take a shower, I even have my underwear on because it makes me feel like it's like a blanket of security. We all got our blankets of security. Mine is my underwear. And George, is it possible to buy stocks from a company that's not publicly traded in New York City? Of course there is. There's lots of different stocks. You can buy stocks that are traded in different countries here, Jorge. I don't know if it's Jorge or George. I'll call you George. It's easier for me to say. And, you could buy, they're called, Rocco's trying to remember the name of what the heck the thing is called. It's like a foreign deposit receipt or something like that. But you can buy any of those Chinese companies. They're not necessarily on the New York Stock Exchange, but you can buy them because they have an arrangement with the stock exchanges on other countries. So you could definitely do that. You can buy stocks from lots of different companies. You can even buy stocks called over-the-counter, OTC. And it's not necessarily on one of the stock exchanges, but you can still buy it. A lot of different options you can do there. Dope TV is in the hurricane right now. So that's very good. I'm glad to do that. I wish you could do some live streaming from there. If you did live streaming from inside the hurricane, you'd probably have 5,000 live viewers here. So I really recommend you consider doing that. Hispanic says he needs to be somewhere soon. And Robert here, my brother-in-law is the Commodore of the Yacht Club in Monroe Bay in California. Very impressive. Very impressive. I know that your brother-in-law knows where a lot of the bodies are buried over there in Monroe Bay. We won't talk about that here on the live stream because I don't want anybody to know about what happened here. But I know. Mando says he was apologizing for stepping out of line. He'll send a wine and cheese basket down the floor as an apology gift. You think that's gonna make it up to me? You think sending me a wine and cheese basket is gonna do that? I think what you should send out to me is a slice of pizza. Actually, I want a full pizza from Famous Familiar Pizza. And I want it sent down on private jet so it gets made. It gets sent down here in 2 hours and it stays in a pizza warmer while it's being flown down here. Because I haven't had Famous Familiar Pizza from White Plains, New York in a long time and I really miss it. I'm just telling you that. I miss it right now. And Kelly, right, if you could have 3 superpowers, what would you pick? Rocco already talked about he wants to fly. Rocco wants the ability to get anybody to do what he wants them to do. But the truth is, Rocco can already do that because all he got to do is mention the toothbrush and things start to happen here. Look at Mando over there. I got him in line, lickety-split, bada bing, bada boom. And I think the third superpower I'd like to have here, that's a tough one. You give me all these questions here that require a lot of thinking here. And I think the third superpower that Rocco would like to have would be the ability to help his mother much more. Because right now, Rocco's not able to help his mother as much as he'd like to help his mother. And his mother's done a lot of things for Rocco. And also, Rocco wants the superpower of being the best son in the world to his mother. That's a pretty good thing to say to his mother. Very good superpower I chose right now, huh? That's right. Yeah, new people don't know hurricanes until everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Yeah, that's true. It also says, there's another form of version of that from the General von Clausewitz. And what he said, a Prussian general, he said, no plan survives first contact with the enemy. And that's very true. You can make a plan forever. You can make the perfect plan, and then you put it into action, it's going to fall apart. It's never going to work out exactly as you think. It's either going to work out better than you think, or it's going to work out worse than you think. That's why you got to remember the great advice here is good now is better than perfect never. You got to just start today. Monroe Mann always says, he talks about in his book, Time Zen. You can find that book on Amazon. Monroe Mann, Time Zen. Winners do it now. When do winners do it? Winners do it right now. You can't wait till tomorrow. If you wait till tomorrow, you're going to get run over by the bus. If you do it now, you could stop a taxi and go, hey, I'm walking here. If you wait until tomorrow, that taxi's just going to run all over you. And you could just go, I was walking there. I was walking here. Why did you run over me? You don't want to do that. You want to say, hey, stop taxi. I'm walking here. The only way you can get the taxi to stop is if you do it now. Winners do it now. And thank you, Jules is telling me that I'm really awesome. Appreciate the complimentos right there. And it's 12:05. Oh my gosh. Rocco is probably about 20 minutes behind on the live chat. 20 minutes behind on the live chat. And Trump Hispanic is here. Trump 2025 from Jim Lacchione. Thank you, says Rocco. If you could debate anyone publicly, who would it be? Right now, I think it would be Kamala Harris. And I'd say, hey, what's your excuse? Hey, answer the question here. I'm talking here. You listen to what I'm saying here. Rocco would destroy Kamala Harris. I'm just letting you know right now, right here, right now, right there, anywhere. And Dakota saying, how do you feel when, I don't know who beat Bama. Oh, ULM beat Alabama. I don't really follow the college sports here, but I would say whoever's the underdog is always who I'm supporting. So if ULM was the underdog, then I say go ULM. Kelly Wright, if you had a whole day where you can do whatever you want to do, what would you do? I would spend my time with you guys live streaming here because I just love it. I love my new life here as a YouTube live streamer. I had a hard life as being Mr. Toothbrush back in New York City with the family, and it's. I'm just happy to be here with you, Brooklyn and Kelly and Snake Pit, and telling me I'm not wrong. Trump 2024. 2 things on my bucket list. Kelly's giving me a rapid fire these questions here. 2 things on my bucket list from Kelly Wright. Rocco wants to travel more in 2025. And, Rocco wants to find true love. Rocco's got lots of girlfriends all around the world. Rocco wants to find that one true love who he marries and have kids with. And he's got little Roccos running around. If Rocco could have little Roccos running around, it would make him so happy. It would make him, you're making me cry now. Rocco just wants a little Rocco. Give me a little Rocco and a little Rockette. Maybe 2 little Roccos and 1 Rockette. That would be really nice, huh? And am I a follower of Jesus Christ? Of course, I'm a Roman Catholic here, Rocco Tribbiani. And Brooklyn's got some baby chicks in the house, and they're very loud. And an army tough guy. Let's see here. What else is here? There's a message here that was hidden. We got a message that was hidden here. No, that's not. We got some bad people here. Some people in the chat say very naughty things here. I'm going to let them cool down while I have a little bit thing, a little by Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is very delicious. Rocco's very much hoping that soon he gets so many subscribers on the channel that like companies like Dr. Pepper start to pay him money to say, hey, my name's Rocco Tribbiani and my drink of choice is Dr. Pepper. Or I could do this because we got to 32 likes, so that means we got the rhodium medal here and the YouTube live stream in Olympics. And they'll say, so Rocco, how does it feel now that you won the rhodium medal here in the YouTube live stream Olympics? I say, there's nothing more than I'd like to do now that I've won the Olympics is to have a great, delicious sip of my Dr. Pepper. It's a delicious carbonated beverage with an authentic blend of 23 flavors. Rocco think that's a bunch of crap. I don't think there are 23 flavors in here. How could there be 23 flavors in a soda, huh? I think 1 or 2 is enough. 23 flavors, that's flavor overkill. So I think they're just marketing it to say that there are 23 flavors in here, but there are not 23 flavors in here. But Dr. Pepper still tastes pretty good. It's a toss-up, between Dr. Pepper and root beer. Root beer is very good too. Okay, checking here at the live chat. We're walking here. Dustin Hoffman, Midnight Cowboy. What else we got here? And if a net gets torn, does it have more or fewer holes? No, if a net gets torn, it's got the same amount of holes. You're just making one of the holes very big. That's a trick question. You thought you were going to stump Rocco, but you're not stumping Rocco here. Team Awesome says, look at those ratios. That's right. What's up? Hey, T Nutty, good to have you back in the house from Virginia here. And we got some messages here. But and now T-Natty's being very inappropriate. So thank you very much, Brooklyn, for being a good moderator here. And Kelly's saying, what age is it when it is considered dying from old age? Rocco would say probably around 85, 90, 95 years old. Maybe like that. If Rocco dies around 90 years old, he probably died of old age. 95 years old. That's what Rocco's thinking. And Brooklyn Page says 98. So, hey, guys, on that note, I think Rocco's going to call it a night. He wants to try to get into bed before 3 Rocco got to bed at 4 a.m. last night. 4 a.m. because he was up supporting Billy Bob doing that live stream that got them over 3,000 watch hours. So now we're moving on our way to 4,000 watch hours. It's going to be very impressive when we get there. And that's true, Snake Bit. We start dying as soon as we are born. And thank you. I don't know what your last message was. It's very far away. Don't know what it is. And the Stalina girl's asking how often I'm on. It's usually at least once a day, sometimes twice. So I usually will do one in the morning or the afternoon, and then usually do one in the evening. It all depends. And just remember, it's not always Rocco Tribbiani. Sometimes it's Monroe Mann. Sometimes it's Billy Bob. Sometimes it's Timothy Hilford. Sometimes it's Kino Surf. We got a smorgasbord of people here on this channel here. It's a great channel here. Thank you, Brooklyn. Love you too. Selena Go, thanks for liking and subbing and giving me a kiss. I'm getting kisses for all these women on here. I'm probably getting some kisses from guys too, but you know what? I'll take them all. I'll take kisses from guys. I'll take kisses from girls. It's all very good. And I'm glad that I was able to make you guys smile. I enjoy you too. Kelly Wright, it all depends. Depends when Rocco gets up. Depends if I've got a time slot. Sometimes Monroe starts live streaming and I go, hey, why can't I live stream? Monroe goes, hey, I got here first. And he goes, I'm live streaming here. I go, no, I want to live stream there. And we get into a big argument. But anyway, love you guys. Have a very good night. Try to do something. Try to accomplish something tomorrow. Will you get off your lazy butt and do something? You know, make your mama proud. You know, whether she's here on earth or she's looking at you from heaven. You go make your mama proud. All right. Thank you, guys. God bless and see you next time.